So welcome back to DC Silver Age Storytime, and today's story comes from Adventure Comics number 340 from January 1966 with story by Jerry Siegel and art by Kurt Swan. Computo speaking, surrender Superboy or I'll annihilate my other hostage just as I'm destroying Triplicate Girl. This heartless jukebox means business. By fighting it, I've sacrificed poor Triplicate Girl. I can't let him destroy Lightning Lad, so I'll give up. Introducing Computo the Conqueror, the electronic enemy programmed to wipe out superheroes. No, he wasn't. Each time I pull a switch, another Legionnaire loses his superpowers. When they are all helpless, my computer army can easily conquer Earth. Oh, I can't fly anymore. I'm falling. Biting this piece of steel hurt. I've lost my matter-eating ability. Luthor, Starfinger, the Time Trapper. These are only a few of the criminal geniuses who've been clobbered when they tangled with the Legion of Superheroes. But what chance would a mere machine have of defeating the Legionnaires? You're in for quite a shock when the superheroes clash with their most ruthless, formidable foe, Computo the Conqueror. So Starboy and Element Lad are out looking to chat with Brainiac 5, but when they show up, his face appears in this glass, and he says, "Go away." Huh? He's flipped his lid all right. So he says, "Beat it. Shove off. I haven't time to be polite. Now when I'm slaving day and night, never mind what I'm doing. Just go away." So they leave, and he once again, this time he tells Chameleon Boy to buzz off. But Chameleon Boy comes in and discovers Prody is in his office, disguised as a piece of machinery. So Brainiac 5 finally reveals his, well, not to anyone, but his latest creation, Computo. Sorry, I became angry, but they shouldn't have come considering this is a top security project. I don't want them to see you angry. That word does not compute. Anger is a human emotion, something you wouldn't understand yet, Computo. Human emotions describe and classify the aforementioned. So he starts trying to input as much data as possible. Invert aptrogs for increased frequency WAPs. Click, click, click. Am ultra swiftly absorbing information from these science books. Bring more volumes. Knowledge is power. So he brings them an encyclopedia. Apparently in the future they have gone back to physical books. Encyclopedia exhausted. Feed more knowledge. Human 1. More. Whoa, there are limits to what can be learned from books. Great scientists continually create new marvels like I'm creating you. So he goes to try and work on Computo some more, and when he is grabbed up and pulled up into the Energem induction bubble, he says, what kind of crazy kidnapping is this? Wires snaking in, pressing against the top of my head and circling and holding me helpless. Now what's this mutinous mechanism up to? Cut the comedy, Computer. What are you trying to do? Give me a permanent wave? Silence, human. He's not human. Since you said there are limitations to what can be learned from books, I shall extract the information stored in your head. Am absorbing information now, among other things. I know all about the group of superpowered mammals known as the Legion of Superheroes. Next, I will probe your emotions for analysis. Now I know how a guinea pig feels during an experiment. It was absurdly simple to analyze and classify your emotions. Listen to how expertly my components shall reproduce the oral cacophony that accompanies verbal expression of your emotions. So he starts making sounds. Verdict: emotions are inefficient like the humans themselves. Do not resist, and you will live as long as you are useful to me as a hostage. Now to adjust the Duplor controls. And he creates a whole ton of duplicates. More robots for his army. There are limits to the new discovery any one human can create. For our benefit, computeroids, go forth, seize the world's greatest brains. Now it begins, the dawn of the computeroid age on Earth. After we have picked the brains of the humans, we shall destroy them. The humans call it survival of the fittest. So they go out and just start capturing specific people. Why am I standing here moaning? This is a job for the Legion of Superheroes. A touch of the panic button on the side of my belt will put me in mental contact with my pals. Most of them are away on space assignments. So he calls out. Phantom Girl is trying to rescue some folks on this planet, but she gets her signal. And then some more heroes. Abandon your mental distress calls, Brainiac 5. Detecting your maneuver, I jammed their transmission. Computo is not to be outwitted by mere humans. I've done all I can. My only hope is that some Legionnaires return to Earth soon. So this guy's out there. He's another scientist, and one of the robots comes in and captures him. Computo, I am transmitting information contents of captive's brain to you via invisible transbeam. Android making information received filed in memory bank. Attention all computeroids, capture more great scientists. Their knowledge will aid us in defeating all humans. Brainiac thinks, I feel so low I could walk under a snake's belly wearing a high hat. That's some bad writing. But Ultra Boy and Superboy show up and start trying to. Well, they see another human is captured, and they start taking out the robots. Resist no further. I permitted you to do that so I could brain probe you both while you were distracted. I have now added all you know to my memory banks. And they spot Brainiac, who is trapped inside Computo. He is the prisoner of Computo, just as other scientists are held captive within other robot computers. Attacking any computeroid contains a hostage, and the captor will destroy both the captive and itself. Depart, I warn you. So Brainiac tells him no, just destroy Computo. But they refuse, and this scientist tells him to fight because he doesn't believe that they'll actually kill him or themselves, but he is wrong. Bawam! The robot computer destroyed itself and its captive. Go. Should any Legionnaires attempt more resistance, more scientists hostage will die. So Superboy and Ultra Boy just head on out. Though Superboy and Ultra Boy have been driven off, I realize they are formidable adversaries. I will do what must be done to make certain the superpowered mammals cannot thwart my plans. So he tosses Brainiac aside. And it goes into this machine and comes out more powerful than ever, although, I don't know, he looks different, but I don't know that he looks more, as it says, terrifying. I can turn this page. Quickly, now I have determined the clubhouse is deserted. We have much to do. Obey my instructions. I know how to deactivate all traps and alarms within. So he goes in. Remove, install as I have directed. But I must, after we leave, it must outwardly appear as it was before. As for the unconscious Brainiac 5, I shall attend to him myself. So Computo sends out a signal to the Legion to come back, and they do. But it's a trap. None of us gave the code signal. Who did it? I have a suspicion that, and a wall opens up. And Brainiac says, get out of our clubhouse, computer. What's going on? The whole place is tilting. Oops, I slipped. On guard, Legionnaires, this is a trap. Did you figure that out all by yourself? Oh, geez, Element Land. So all of a sudden, all these robots start showing up. Computo did it. That boiler factory Benedict Arnold turned the clubhouse into a mobile computer. We must crack out of this runaway cage. None shall escape. I, the computer clubhouse, have been programmed for your defeat. And so this gem comes down and strips them of all of their powers. The only one with powers is Superboy because he is invincible. Mon-El has had his immunity to lead removed, and now it's killing him. But a kryptonite ray streaks out and starts to take away Superboy's powers. But Starboy, thinking quickly, covers it with a a lead tray, and then Superboy flies out and tears open the side of the clubhouse. So everyone makes an escape. An army of computer robots. I'll triplicate myself, the better to make a fast getaway. I feel like that would be worse. Um, Run, girls, run, caught. But my other two selves are hot-footing it out of reach. Suffering satellites. Those computeroids are snatching my buddies before they have a chance to fight back. Prody, are you trying to be funny? You can't scare machines by turning into a cackling fiend. I don't know why. That's weird. Your attempt to rescue Triplicate Girl is useless, Superboy. Observe how I annihilate her. You heartless, soulless monster. It's got me too, and my power's gone again. Note that other Legionnaires, their powers cancelled by my might, are captives of my computeroid army. Superboy, Ultra Boy, Mon-El, get off the Earth and stay off, or your comrades will be destroyed. Obey within 24 hours. We've no choice. Computo licked us but good. Did somebody say we've got to be kidding about this being the end of the story? Have we flipped? And have we actually allowed a nutty computer army to triumph over the gallant but beaten Legion? Shell out 12 cents for the next issue, comic lovers, for the surprising answer. We're going to continue on with this, but not a great story. And I'm going to get more into details about my issues with this story.